65% of tour pros use one style of putter, but which style of putter should you be using? In today's video, we're going to find out. Guys, if you want me to be your free golf coach as well, before this video starts, hit that little subscribe button down there. Free golf tips because I want you to get better. You don't want to be beaten by your mates anymore. Hit it down there, and loads of tech advice as well to help you spend your money more wisely. Let's get stuck in today's video. So I've got an array of putters here, but which one would actually suit your style of play? I'm going to go through them and give you a little bit of advice on each putter. Also going to talk a little bit about the grips, because nowadays putters are actually getting pretty interesting. We've come a long way from the days of like an old answer putter to lots of technical stuff going on in these, but which one is going to be right for you? Let's take a look. The first putter that we're going to look at isn't the one that 65% of the pros use, and that is a blade style putter. Very simplistic in its looks. Doesn't have one of the big fat grips on it. This one's actually just got a pistol grip. Then as we look at the head, it's quite a small head with quite small alignment aids on it. So this is for a player who doesn't like a lot going on when they look down at their putter. They don't need all the alignment aids. They don't need a big head. They don't want one of the real chunky grips. It's probably also aimed at a player who is confident in their stroke, because one of the things about the sort of sleek, uncomplicated looks and uncomplicated design of a blade putter is that it's actually quite unforgiving. If you do get it out of the toe and the heel and you're not getting it out of that sweet spot, we're going to see that the ball isn't going to run as far, because there will be a bit more twist in the face when you hit it. So it's more likely to go a little bit more offline, and it's more likely to lack in distance if you aren't getting that sweet spot. So if you were looking at maybe something like a blade putter, I would ask yourself that question. Do you want the big alignment aids? Do you want to see a big head personally? Because that's the first thing we would look at, the looks. Do you like the understated look? And then secondly, how confident are you in your putting stroke? Are you finding that you are constantly getting the middle? Because if you are, great. Something like this is going to help you. Also, do you need help lining the ball up? Do you actually find that as you're stood over it, you're thinking, I'm not aiming right here, I need to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, because this then isn't probably going to be the putter for you. But if you're confident in your aim, you're confident in your strike, and you like an understated look, the blade is probably something that you want to go towards. Also, they're generally a little bit lighter, the blade, so if you're playing on faster greens, this would probably suit you a little bit more than a big heavy putter. Let's take a look at another style of putter. The next putter that we come along to is sort of meets in the middle of one and two styles that we generally hear of, the blade and the mallet. And this is one of these. We're seeing a lot of these now, these sort of bigger blades, because what we get is the looks of a blade putter, but then we're starting to get towards a little bit more forgiveness that we'll see in the future models. So something like this, where it is a bit of a fastback blade, it's giving us a bigger head surface, a bigger alignment, and it's also giving us a bigger amount of stability. Still not the most, but it is starting to give us a little bit more stability. One of the other things is a bit of a bigger grip as well. So if you're not a fan of the small pistol grip, you might actually want to go to something like this. As we see from Even Roll, it's the gravity grip, where it's actually got a bit more of a bar down the back of the grip here to counterbalance the putter, so you get a little bit more feel throughout the blade. Also, it generally is a little bit bigger, so if you like gripping it in a different way, because we're seeing lots of different grips coming to the putting green now, this would be a putter where you'd be able to sort of manipulate your grip a little bit more. But this one is aimed at sort of that player who isn't into the full mallet, doesn't like seeing those big branding iron putters when we get them down, but wants a little bit of forgiveness and wants a little bit more help with their aim. So if you're confident but not 100% confident in your stroke, that you're going to find the middle every time, and also you want a tiny bit of help with your alignment, something like this, the slightly bigger blade, is going to help you, because you'll get that air of forgiveness, you also get the air of alignment, but you also get a little bit of that classic look without having to get those things from a big mallet putter. So maybe a slightly bigger putter head could be the one for you. Let's take a look at the one that the pros do use. So this is the one that 65% of tour pros are using. It's a mallet putter, and currently 7 out of the world's top 10 players are using mallet putters. So the putter itself looks a lot different to the blade putter. It's got a little bit of a tackier grip, a little bit bigger of a pistol grip, but then when we get to the head, that's where the difference is. We see a huge alignment aid here, a massive white line running from front to back. We also see around the putter little bits that are sticking out. This is all to move weight around the area of the putter head to allow you to achieve maximum forgiveness when putting. Unlike the blade, when you do get a mis-centered strike here, what we're going to see is that the ball has the potential to get pretty much all the way out to your desired distance, because we're not going to see as much twisting of the head because of the way the weight is placed. Now, that all being said, some people might look at this and think it looks absolutely disgusting because they don't like the big head, they don't like the sticking out bits, and they don't like the huge alignment aid. So that's what you've got to ask yourself when you're looking for a new putter. What are you looking for in terms of looks? What are you looking for in terms of forgiveness? And what is it that you actually want that putter to do for you? So the mallet putter. This is aimed at that player that is looking for ultimate forgiveness, wants help with their alignment, but doesn't mind seeing a big head behind the ball when they put it down. So answer those 3 questions and that could be the one for you. Like I say, 65% of tour pros are using a mallet putter just because the amount of forgiveness that is in one. There is another option as well, and I would call this the super forgiving putter. This is an oversized mallet, basically, quite a funky design. We see fangs coming off, a hole in the putter, and this is one that's aimed at producing as much stability as possible. Now, you might be someone who really struggles with putting and you're looking for maximum forgiveness, and throughout all the manufacturers, they generally offer one style of putter that looks the most funky but has the most forgiveness in it. So something like this, where there's perimeter weighting around each 4 points of the putter. Also, we see a huge hole in the putter here. That again is aimed at alignment and really helping you use this hole and the white line on the putter to help you line it up. One of the other features that you can probably see there as well is seeing that the shaft goes into sort of the back to midsection of the putter here, and also look at the grip. The shaft comes out at a different angle here with a line on it, and that again is all aimed at trying to help you create an impact position that would be good to deliver the most forgiving stroke that you possibly can. Now, when you look at that, you will probably either say, I love it, or I hate it. I would say it's very Marmite, this style of putter, and it is for that person who's really looking for maximum forgiveness. So if you are looking for that, you might have to maybe forego looks a little bit to get that performance aspect from something like that. But this putter, like I say, ultra forgiving, lots of perimeter weighting, lots of aids to help you get the ball lined up to your intended target, and then a different, bigger grip that we see is actually on a little bit of an angle to get your hands in the right position. So, like I say, this is the putter that is aimed for ultimate forgiveness. There is one other option though, a bit more of a controversial option, the arm lock putter. Now, I would say this is for the person that's maybe starting to feel that they've got a little bit nervy with their putting stroke, because this type of putter is designed to actually sit in and press into the arm here. So it's actually longer, it sits at 39 inches long and has this longer grip that is designed to be pressed against the lead arm and almost put it in to help you secure it and see that the stroke maybe isn't as shaky. In terms of the head, we're seeing it's very much like the mallet head, offering that forgiveness, but this is probably for the option, like I say, for that nervy player who's looking for a little bit more stability and a little bit more of a a comfortable stroke that they might be losing at the moment. So plenty of options of putter out there. We can see all those there now. Hopefully that guide has helped you maybe choose your next putter. And it depends as well on your budget, what you want to go and choose. You could probably get one from £15 all the way up into the hundreds of pounds, but you've got to find the one that is right for your putting stroke. So ask those questions. Do you need the forgiveness? Do you need alignment? What do you want that putter to look like when you put it down behind the golf ball? Maybe then we might see you falling more to the blade category, more into the mallet category, maybe into that super forgiving category. But like I said at the start of the video, 65% of pros are using the mallet, and I think that's for a particular reason. A little bit of forgiveness makes the game a little bit easier. Guys, as I said at the start, remember to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.